So finally, we're gonna make banana pudding. Special shout out to Kiara Hobbs. She's been waiting on me to make this video. So these are the things you need. You could use a metal pan, or if you like me, I use a plastic container with a top on top of it. You're gonna need margarine or butter. You're gonna need 2 cans of vitamin D milk. You're gonna need pure vanilla extract. You're gonna need sugar. You're gonna need flour. Oh my goodness, I don't have eggs. Cookies and bananas. I'm finna go to the refrigerator and see if they have any eggs here. I'll be right back. Alright, I found 4 eggs. Alright, so the proper measurements is if you want a lot of bananas, use as many bananas as you want. Me personally, I prefer to get the more greener bananas, so that they actually don't be too yellow, but green is perfect. Thicker the better, more green. As far as the flour, I'm gonna give you the proper measures in a minute, but I did want to show y'all the importance of vanilla wafers, Keebler Elves. I prefer this brand, but don't use the bag cookies. These cookies taste much better. I'm not gonna do the lemon method with the lemon juice on top of the bananas, but I'm gonna stack in this bowl. I'm gonna crush the cookies in this bowl at the bottom, sprinkle like a little bit, go banana cookies, bananas cookies, all the way to the top. Put a top on that, and I'll come back when we make the mix in the kitchen. This is a very important process here, that you crush about maybe 10 to 12 cookies so you can have an actual bottom row where it doesn't start with one layer of cookies. You want the crumbs to sink to the bottom. The issue is that you want to make sure there's no room when you stack these cookies up. When you mix the mix and you go to the bottom, you don't want pockets. You want everything to absorb and there's no holes. So the reason you want this at the bottom, so everything sinks to the bottom. I'll explain that to you later as I show you later. As you can see here, I could have put like a couple more bananas in there, but this is how I'm gonna stack the first level. And then you go cookies, bananas, cookies, bananas. I'm gonna show you the first row. Like that, this is the first row. Let's throw another cookie right there. Now it has to be stacked neatly. So what you're going to do is cover each row with cookies. We're gonna go bananas, cookies, bananas, cookies. As you can see, this is what it should look like. Covered up. It should be in layers, as you can see there. Comfortable layers. At the very bottom, the crumbs is gonna keep everything sealed in when you pour the mix on top. Now let's get to the kitchen. That's where the magic happens. So you're gonna need one of these. If you don't have one of these, get you like a spoon or some type of fork, because you're gonna take those 4 eggs in here and you're gonna whip those up, scramble those up real good. With the sugar, you're gonna need at least 1 cup, no more than 1 cup. You don't want it too sweet, you don't want too much sugar in it. I prefer a little bit close to maybe 3/4 of a cup, but you can do 1 cup of sugar. Half stick of butter, as you know, 4 tablespoons. This is a tablespoon measurement cup. Trust me, measurement cups are your friend. 4 tablespoons flour. Doesn't have to be all purpose, it could be wheat flour also. And 2 cans of milk, vitamin D milk. As you can see, I'm using carnation milk. And let's get it mixed. First thing you want to do, 4 tablespoons. You're going to put that in first. You're going to set your temperature to medium. Alright? You're going to take 4 tablespoons of flour. Make sure you level it off there. Next thing you want to do, use your whip. What you want to do is pour 1 can, I'm sorry. Pour 1 can in. And you're gonna mix the flour up in the milk. because you don't want that to get too thick. You want that to be your mix early. And the reason I prefer one of these is because of the simple fact that the mix is a lot easier. It makes your job a lot less complicated. Alright, you see we got that together. Let's get over here. But yeah, you see here, I'm gonna put my butter in. I still got it on medium. And we're gonna turn it up to about 6, right? Like you see, I got a little under a cup. I got 1 can still sitting over here. I got my eggs over here. And what I did was I scrambled them up. 4 eggs, make sure they're large. Pour it off in, like that. Kind of making a mess here, but as long as you clean up as you go, everything will be alright. Alright. See what we got going on. And the vanilla extract, I'm gonna show y'all when to put that in. You don't put that in now, not yet. You're gonna blend this up like that. You don't want to spin because you got that butter in there. You might splash it everywhere. Don't want that to happen. Do this so you can go left and right, left and right. That way you let the butter melt into the milk, along with the flour that's already in. And now that you got eggs, once the butter melts, then you can whip. You don't want to whip with the butter in there. It's a big problem. All right, put that right there. 1 more can, right? Now you have to be careful because now it's filled to the top and you have a much bigger pan than me. You're gonna sprinkle. Don't want to pour, sprinkle around because you want it to be even. All right, then go left, right, left, right. You want to let everything blend in. Then whip. All right, left, right, left, right. Look at the wrist. See it? Left, right, left, right. That's why I prefer you have one of these. You can have one longer. This is just one short, like that. See? Because you still have that flour in there. You got to be mindful of that. Still have the flour in there. Now whip. Yep. All right. Cut the temperature down to like medium again, like that. Cut it down to medium a little bit. And what you're gonna do? You're gonna stir and let this boil for roughly 5 minutes. 5 minutes should be enough. Alright. You see these lumps? Let's go up higher like that. Stir. Stir lightly. You want those lumps to go away. You want those lumps to blend. That's the flour. Alright, see that? See those clumps up there? That's flour. Don't worry about the edges or anything. Just stir, stir, stir lightly. Make sure you have a little room like that. Not deep, because if you go deep like that, you're gonna splash everything. All right. Go left, you can go right. Back and forth, back and forth. If you notice, those lumps are going away. And keep it on close to medium, a little over medium. It's gonna slow cook. It's gonna slow, and what's gonna happen with this is gonna get a little thick, but you don't want it to be too thick. All right. Once you notice the lumps are gone, as you can see, the lumps are about gone. Right now, see the lumps? You see a few of them, but they're not noticeable anymore. All right. Hold on 1 second. You don't need to pause. Oh, I gotta take the top and everything off. I should have been did this, huh? Alright. There you go. Now what you want to do with this, just a dab, okay? It's too potent. You don't want nothing but a dab. You see that? That's all you need. Do not pour a lot, just a dab, like a taste. Alright, and stir that in real nice. If you want, you can do a little bit, but just a dab. No more than a dab, like that, bam. See? That's just a little bit too much, it's not gonna hurt. You know, you just don't need that much. It's too potent. It's vanilla extract. And stuff costs about, if you get a good bottle, like this cost me $5.50, I believe, $6 or something like that. And I prefer, if you're gonna do this, don't be cheap with the products. I think I had off-brand margarine. That's not really a big deal, but you want the good brand milk. If you want to go to the if you want to go to Whole Food, you can get Whole Food products. You know, it'll taste a lot better. I will make another video for the Whole Food people who do shop at Whole Foods. I do know how to make more of a organic, more of a healthier base or healthier version of banana pudding. Not a healthy, but healthier. Keep that in mind. As you can see, you're gonna stir. Now, scrape, stir with the bottom, but stir slow at this point. And you're gonna notice it's gonna get thicker and thicker and thicker, but I'm gonna let you know how thick you want this to turn out. Keep it on medium or a little bit past medium, but do not do this on high. Do not be in a rush. Take your time. Not stir fast. You like me, I got a bowl that's very small, so you don't want to stir too fast. You'll splash everywhere. You're gonna have a mess. I have a little mess like right there. Especially if you got this type of stove like I got at my house, which I am at work. Don't tell nobody. Anyway, see? Start slow, go backwards, go reverse to the right, to the left, to the left. Look at the flick of that wrist. Look at that. It looks nice, don't it? Let you know I'm good with my hands, right? I'm just killing time here. And as you can see, it's still too watery. Alright? You want it to get a little thick. You want to notice how not watery it is. You want it to be like more lumpy, but not very lumpy. Alright? Because some people like that stuff watery. I don't. I like it a little bit thicker. Alright? You can let it sit for about maybe 30 seconds. You'll notice the bubbles. As you can see there. See? See those bubbles? And stir slow again. See those bubbles? When you notice the bubbles, you know it's getting too thick. That's when it becomes pudding, or mix for the pudding, right? Or pudding mix. Now it's getting thicker. See, it don't look too watery as it used to be. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Turn up, turn up. See, do this at your own risk, but just be careful, be mindful, and be aware that those bubbles are gonna come up fast, as you can see there. See it? So you want to stir, and it's getting thicker already. So we'll be ready to pour in there in a second. We about ready right now, right? See, you can stir fast. You see how thick it is now? It's getting thicker. All right. See that? Much thicker. We need it a little bit more thicker. See that? You can tell it's getting thicker because I'm stirring it fast and it's not splashing anywhere. should be about 5 minutes, but it might have been longer. But if anything, no more than 6 to 7, maybe 8 minutes. All right. So you see how it's getting kind of, you know, bubbly like. See that? I'll clean the stove in a minute. It's time to pour. Pour up. See that? Right there. See that? Now, as far as that, I'm going to show you what to do with that. Put a little water in there. Stir it up real nice. Like that. Pour the rest on top. Cover as much as you can. And there you go. And you take this, put it in the refrigerator, or wait. And as you can see here also, I want you to, hold on y'all. As you can see the edges, see how there's no pockets at the bottom or anything. See that? Oh yeah, another thing. Make sure this is down, not upward. You want it to be closed off. You want it tight sealed. Alright? Put that in the refrigerator. And you're ready to go. And roughly, depending on how cold your refrigerator is, roughly 2 to 3 hours for it to be cool. I know most people like to eat this right away, but cool is better. This has been Huggie Pacino's, I guess you could say, cooking corner, if you want to call it that. This is how you make homemade Southern style banana pudding. I'm out.